We've just asked Kyle and Serge why they think they're meshing so well on the floor. Why do you think?
Well, I think there's a willingness on Kyle's part to throw him the ball. I think there's a willingness on Serge's part to execute the screen and roll a little better than maybe in the past. I think he's finishing better, maybe at the rim here lately. And again, we talked about the spacing out there too. That's probably created more space for those two to see and take advantage of both those opportunities.
Nick, has that spacing opened up the floor for Kyle in general as well? I mean, the assist totals have just been off the charts so far.
I think so. I think it's either opened up his vision a little bit, or he's just become a more willing passer, or he's just taking what's there right now, right? And he's doing a really good job of taking what's there.
What does it mean for either Serge or JV if you guys are, if it's four shooters, if you're the role guy? What benefit does it provide?
Well, it's putting pressure on the paint and the rim, right? So they got to make their decision. You know, every team, we all have to make our decisions of how much help you're going to give the ball. If there's a good screen set, and then if you're giving help to the ball, that roller's going to put pressure on another part of the defense. And then it's up to you to make the reads on where to go from there.
You were saying the other day, having this job as a first-year coach, the benefits of it is part of the benefits of having so many vets that, you know, how much easier is it in that respect to kind of communicate a game plan or communicate a style or whatever you're trying to execute? Yeah,
I mean, I think obviously having vets is good. I go back to like the preseason when we hadn't done anything yet, like put any out of bounds plays in or whatever, and they figure out they're running some stuff. They're organized, running some kind of cool stuff without much direction because they've played so many games. So that's cool. I still think we're finding our way a little bit, and I'm okay with that. I'm trying to give them some freedom to find their own way a little bit, and I think some of this stuff is coming out of that, right? Some of this play of the veteran guys is coming out of that.
Nick, you've been Kyle for a while. Is this the sharpest you've seen his decision making in terms of reading and reacting and just making the right decision consistently?
Yeah, I think so, and I also think I see I see a little more relaxed Kyle so far, right? And so obviously he's seeing things clearly. There's not a lot of frustration for him out there.
He's not yelling at you?
I don't think so. I think he's only had one or two games where he's yelled at anybody, to be honest with you, and it's a good sign. I think it's a good sign.
Relax in what regard? Relax playing the game, relax away from the game, relax in the locker room?
I think playing, he's more relaxed. He's obviously out there playing hard and fighting like he normally is, but he seems to be confident, right? He's confident that things are going to be okay.
You saw that chemistry between him and JV in the past. What made you pretty certain that, if you look at the minutes now, it's like twice as many, Kyle's playing twice as many with Serge as he is with JV. What made you confident that those two would mesh like that?
Well, I'm not sitting here and saying that I sat down and said, hey, I need to get Kyle and Serge confident together, right? But what we did do was say that we wanted to see Serge play more five, right? And I didn't. Again, we went to this experiment and it looked really good right from the beginning. So it was a good look early, a little bit like when we played DeLon and Fred last year early. It was a great look together, and we just went with it. So that's kind of where we are with
when
that.
you made that decision on Serge that he was a five, what factored into that? To you making that call?
Well, the spacing, right? Just the getting him back to being more of a roller, getting him around the rim, more of a rebounder, shot blocker at the other end. I just thought it'd give him better matchups he could take advantage of, right? That he'd be back to being the quicker of the two guys or the more agile of the guy he's playing against, and most nights he is.
How important is this trip for you guys after 6 of 8 at home to just get out on the road a little bit?
It's a good test for us, right? I think we need this test right now to go into some places here. A little harder to win on the road, obviously, traveling all over. It's a good test to see if we can keep our compete level super high.
When you're playing against a younger team maybe, and that's struggling, is there anything you do in terms of game plan or approach to
No, just not really. We just, again, I think for us, it's about coming out tonight with our defensive aggressiveness, right? I think it's a night where we'll see early if we're into the game plan and we're doing some things we want to do to get aggressive, and hopefully we can kind of spur our offense from our defense tonight.